Hey everyone, how many of you caught E3 live streams last night? I mean, specifically for Square Enix, and then Nintendo had a big one. Um, I I sure did, and I gotta say, I'm really excited. Oh, so today, I'm gonna go and attempt this bonus stage. I shy away from bonus stages, but now that I have gone into the Chamber of the Indignant just to collect tickets, but I found in there that I was able to beat some of those guys, some of the scorns of the scorns. So we're gonna go in and try this bonus stage today. But before we get into that, because honestly, like the fun thing about making this little channel is that I just get to chit chat about things that I find interesting, gaming, etc. Things that, I don't really have anybody in my real life that wants to chat with me about it. Except for my brothers and sister. They do, but, life is what it is, and you don't always get to see those people every day. Alright, that wasn't supposed to be sad. I hope nobody's crying. Hug your siblings. Or something. Anyway, so watching the stream last night while I was cooking dinner, which meant that dinner ended up being super late, and my chicken I was making tacos, and it ended up being super dry, and the beans were overcooked. Everything was overcooked because I was glued to the stream. That was really what I was paying attention to. So I was just excited to see, all that Square has in store. I didn't think it was the best. It wasn't the worst that they've put out at E3, but some of the things that I'm excited for, and chime in if you agree, was the Romancing Saga. I haven't played those games, and some of the other JP imports that were coming our way that are RPGs all looked really interesting, and I'd love to get a chance to play those games. War of the Visions, I'm super psyched for that. And I'm definitely planning on registering for the JP beta tester, whatever, alpha, beta, gamma, whatever it is. Yeah, so I'd like to get in there and do that. And if I need to learn Japanese, or I just need to read translations, or whatever it takes, I am just so excited to see it. And right now I've been playing, I think I've mentioned this before, I play FFBE, and I also play Fire Emblem Heroes, just so I can be with the cool kids, my sister and my brother that play it, and talk to them about it and not be left out. But I kind of see, just from looking at the gameplay, and I watched a little bit more of that today on Clake's stream, but stream or video, YouTube video, whatever. And I just got real excited for it almost being like a little, like the bridge between those two mobile games that I play. Yeah, it's probably more like Final Fantasy Tactics than Fire Emblem Heroes, but there is I don't know. It just, to me, it was like the cool middle ground between two games that I've been having a fun time playing. So I'm gonna register for that, and just hope I get lucky, and we'll see where that goes. But other than that, Nintendo really kicked it out of the park with all that they had, going on. Of course, we're getting the Mana collection over there for the Switch, so that's cool. Super excited for that. Basically, anything from the Super NES era that can be remastered, re-released, I'm totally down for. So I was super psyched to see all that. And then obviously, the Breath of the Wild, it's I don't know how they do it, but they are so good with their little secrets. That was cool. That kind of threw everybody for a loop. So, well, I wouldn't say it threw anybody for a loop, but it got a lot of people excited. So I've been sending that trailer out all day to everybody in my family, who are big Breath of the Wild fans. So that was cool. That was exciting. And Nintendo just always, they're good on their delivery, I gotta say. So that was super cool. Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of that game. I know I might have said these things, and I risk alienating people by sharing, I don't know. But we all have our favorites and the ones that we're not as excited about. And for me, 8 was just never one that grabbed me. It was probably where I was in life. I didn't have a lot of time to devote to playing it. And it was just that slog in the beginning when you're like at this school for freaking forever. I don't know. Whatever. But hey, I am a fan of games getting remastered and re-released. So if they deliver on this, I know there's so many people out there excited for Final Fantasy VIII remaster that if they deliver and sales are great and whatever, it just encourages them to do more. So I'm happy in that respect. And honestly, maybe this will be my chance to give the game a shot, and try it again and see what I think. So hey, whatever, all good. And all that does is make me think like, all right, all that's left is 6, right? I mean, it's almost getting awkward. Like 6 is becoming the elephant in the room. So I feel like there's a lot of excitement out there for all this, and I kind of feel like the same as 7. 7 was not my favorite. I didn't hate it. I just have so much love for 6, and it is the one that really gets a lot of credit, and it deserves credit definitely for changing the way I think that gaming kind of was viewed. It was like all of a sudden it went from being like kind of this nerdy pastime that maybe you didn't, hobby that like, some people were like, oh, I can't tell people I do play video games. That's not cool. I never really cared, but whatever. Some people, and then all of a sudden Sony was the cool console, and so Final Fantasy being on Sony, all of a sudden it got some street cred. So I appreciate 7 for what it did for the franchise, for sure. And it was a good game. I just was not able to get as attached to the characters. But I gotta say though, watching the stream last night and everything that they've done with the game looks super exciting. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 15. Again, who knows who I'm alienating by saying that. You know what? Let's go find ourselves an Esther. Because like I said, I mean, maybe this is going to be easy because I'm going to take in this chick or whatever. But, oops. Resistances. That's what we care about, right? Ooh, and you don't have confusion. So let's pause on you for a second. Name I can't say because I don't know Japanese yet, or Chinese, or Korean. Sorry, I shouldn't even judge what language that was written in. But yeah, I might have to learn for War of the Visions. Keep doing the same thing. Okay, what have you got going on? No one wants to get rid of confusion? Well, see, and then I start getting impatient, so then I start thinking like, well, maybe this is fine. Let's just do it anyway. Yes, let's just do it. Let's just do it anyway. You all know me so well. Alright, Electron. Okay, so we've got Chow there for what I'm guessing is going to be some magic damage that he can soak up. We've got Folka for our resistances. And then my AT chaining with Esther and Sora, and Esther, Dupe Esther, and then Lauren for breaking. So let's go see. I would like to see some more action in the comments. Gotta say that, because it's just, then I know that there are people out there and not just robots. I think like what I want most out of this is conversation about the games. Gosh, every time I talk about this, it sounds so sad. I don't know, I'm not lacking for conversation. Whatever, I've said too much. Okay, bonus stage. Alright, let's see what else is going on with our friend Regina. Green magic. Sorry. Go. Oh, Amy strikes first. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. And Chow, I think, is the only person that has the re-raise. Is he gonna make a liar out of me? Am I gonna have to use an item? Because, Sora, you don't have raise or anything, right? Do you? Oh, you do. And do you have dual magic? Oh, I like to give her dual cast, I think. Oh, there it is. Dual magic. She does have it. No, it's Sylvie that I give dual cast to. Alright, so full life, Chow, and Karaja. Everyone else. Thank you. Now. Oh, I just realized we didn't bring anyone who can deal magic damage. I'm so dumb sometimes. You know? Why? We read all that. We read it all right. We were just not paying a lick of attention. That's alright. Really what I want to do is, beat it. I really just want to beat it. I don't care so much about some of these pots and everything. It's more like, if I can get that ticket at the end, that's fine by me. Where's Arcanum? I know, this is not why people tune in to watch these videos. They tune in to watch so that they can see somebody get, you know, one-shot the enemy and then also get all the little stars and mission completes. I know that's what you really want. Well, I'm sorry. You're stuck with me. Yeah, physical damage isn't going to work on this guy. Oof. Alright. Okay. We gotta start again. Yes, I wish to give up. So what was up with the fact that there was nothing? I thought Regina was gonna get like a little extra, like a scene, or even, if not a scene, a couple like dialogue boxes over that battle. Is there seriously no extra story time? If so, then I'm relieved that I haven't been missing out on it all this time. Because that would have been sad. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's take Big Nick. Because I've got a Barbarosia. And I'm going to switch out Sora for my Barbarosia. Or Vivalis, if you prefer. Equipped enough. Probably not as good as you could be, but... Okay, let's do this. I think this will help. And let's see if we can withstand this first thing. But yeah, all this time I was thinking that, like, you know, oh man, you know, I'm just too weak to play against these bonus rounds, but I really want to see what happens to Hackstar in the third act. I really want to see the epilogue for Crimson. Does he come back? Is he secretly not dead? Things like that, but, you know, it is what it is, right? Well, we survived that time, so that's kind of cool. That means I don't have to waste focus moves. I can just... Oh no, I do want to use her moves to heal him, and I want to put him on the Spiritual Guardian. Thank you. And now you can dual white magic. Kiraja. And let's put a re-raise on our friend Chow. Okie smokes. Let's keep doing with the General Mofo. And then I'm going to actually have you lower this guy's lightning resistance with Shock Embrace. And Stormbrand. So, I guess, I mean, it's just Tornado Chain. Seriously. Tornado Chaining is the bomb. I really love it. I think I'm supposed to technically cap it, right? With Eroja. I don't really know how this works. I don't typically do that. I think I just do like Tornado for life. But we'll try and play the right way. Oh, that didn't do anything though. Yikes. Yikes City. Does this thing have like a million hit points or something? Will it now be like receptive to Esther's craziness? Let's go see. And you've got your little Tempest Flash, which bridges this whole thing. How are we doing with the points? We're okay. I wonder if we could just take a second to put up resistances just in case. Thank you. And I just want to go back to just like Tornado. I always feel more comfortable with that. Like I'm actually doing something that I know how to do. And ooh, that's boost magic and charm resistance. This strong encouragement, that sounds useful. Alright, let's see if we can get like some awesome chaining action going on here. Alright, not too shabby. As long as Chow can be a good boy. Nice. Alright. Okay, so maybe she should fire off like some green magic. That's a mission, right? Green magic. And then we just get those yellow super sights like we need them. And we do need to use some limit burst if we want the Trust Moogle. Alright, what do you have that's green? Barfire? Sure. Barfire. There you go. Mission completed. Super sights are mine. Limit burst. There's one of them. Let's do it. And limit burst. It's on. And when's your... Oh, you still got a little time on your break, so let's not do Lauren's quite yet. We could do Barbaricia's. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, ready guys? Go! That's what I'd like to see. Damage! Good old-fashioned damage. Oh, Chow, but you're back. Oh, Chow! Ooh. Chow. Alright. Now we're gonna go in with Kingdom's Order. And let's get my guy back. Full life, Chow. Re-raise. Oh, I can't do it at the same time. Sneaky. Well, let's do re-raise and Polka. I don't think we quite need a Kiraja because everyone's full. Of course we don't need one. But let's see if we can get this guy gone. Sorry for my yelling cat. It's that time where she yells for the next hour waiting for her food. I'm having the house sprayed tomorrow for millipedes and tarantulas and all of the above. Whatever. Not really. I don't think they can spray for tarantulas, to be honest, because they're animals. But we also have some wasp nests that are like in the eaves and things like that and all over the place. Anyway, stop yelling at me. It's environmentally safe spray and it won't hurt my cats. See how I did that? I ended with a magic just in case we do finish this guy off. My magic was ready. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, this is Trixie. Is there any use and Esper things going on? No. I think we used 3 per person total. Okay, well, Apply damage to all enemies and revive all KO'd. That sounds... well, let's not... maybe let's not fall for that. Because, to be honest, we need... oops, not that. To be honest, we need them to have hit points. Not just, you know, part where you say, sorry, Big Nick, you're not really one of us, so you're gonna have to wait on your full life. Okay. Let's see. No, you don't have that up yet, huh? Alright, let's just do that. Just need to survive this round, and then I think we can get some damage done on this guy. Let's do a Tempest Flash, just for fun. Alright, come on. Alright, not bad. We're still here. We're still here, guys. Are you still... we only have one on the lower lightning resistance. Oh, what's this question? I've never seen a question mark there. Oh, I can't click on it. Alright, never mind. Okay, so... let's get... I think we should do Limit Burst. I think that's probably smart because we don't have Big Nick. And we do want to see if we can finish this guy off with magic. I think we could do it if we just do the two of those together. You probably just full life Big Nick. There you go. And re-raise Chow. There you go. That was smart. You can kill Raja, because I have a feeling we're going to get through this. And Tempest Flash. Alright. Let's see. Oh! No! No! Why? Okay, but that wasn't so bad. No? Is he done? Oh, Esther. I love you, dear. I love you, but damn it. Alright, that's fine. We don't need that Trust Mogul anyway. We're so much cooler than that. I'm swimming in Trust Moguls, right? Oh no, I got that one. Oh, I didn't get the tough pot. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound... whatever. Like an elitist, but... okay, I don't need the pots. Okay. Deal ice damage. I don't know if anybody in my party has... yeah, I'm sure somebody does. Oh, yeah. No, wait. We'll see. Ice damage. No Dispel Gut. Okay. Point taken. But I can use it because I don't care about you, Power Pot. Defeat a new magic weapon with an Esper. Okay, I like the sound of this. This is probably a lightning battle because it's a weapon. It's a machina, right? Alright, let's go see. Guys, I'm doing this. Actually doing this. Anyway, so yeah, my hopes for this channel is a little bit more communication from people out there because I want it to be like more of a community feel. I want to chit chat. As you can see, I'm very chatty. Well, in this situation, I am. Okay. I don't have to finish it with an Esper, right? Because that's almost impossible. Oh, yes, I do. Sick. Alright, deal ice. Who's got ice? Volka, you seem like a likely candidate. No, just water. Just water. Okay. Well, I don't know what this guy can do, really. But can we do both of these? Yeah, let's do both of those. That sounds like a good thing to do. And General Mofo is back. and better than ever. I think Celestial Limit is the choice because I'm assuming this guy deals physical damage. And I'm actually kind of wondering if I should have my Esther be like a stand-in tank. I might just have her do that because I think this guy is, you know, going to do some physical damage. And we just need somebody there that can maybe take care of that. But great time for Maelstrom. And why not just... So where's the one deal? Tempest Eye Wall reduce lightning? Yes, it does. So we can do this now. And Esther doesn't have to. Well, Esther will also lower the lightning, but let's do these two together and see how it goes. Alright. Poison dust. Volca could have put her stuff up, right? But I guess poison's not really too worrisome. Right? We're not worried about poison, are we? Okay. So now you go and you do this one. Spiritual Guardian. Sure. I like that. Try that. And sorry, did you want to watch the movie? Ice. Nobis Belga. Esther. Yeah, I don't think anyone has ice. Unless you do, Big Nick. Do you secretly have ice on you? Okay. I already General Mofo'd him, so don't fall into the... Don't fall for it. Okay, whatever. Duel. Where's my tornado? I just love tornado chaining. It has been my saving grace so many times. Because it's so simple. You know what I mean? Alright, so I know we've already reduced his lightning resistance, but we're just still doing this because it gives her... Doesn't it give her Tempest Charge for 3 turns? Yeah, it does. And then... Let's do... I guess we don't need to use Stormbrand if we're using that, but let's use Combat Overdrive. She's gonna be like totally busted next turn if we can make it to the next turn. Alright, you guys go. This is slow going. Slow roll. Oh. Where were you there, Esther? Did your little physical guarding wear off already? That'd be funny if the zap, like, stunned him, right? Okay. So, bringing him back. Full life. My Barb. And Kiraja, my friends. Okay, so where do we go from here? That's the question. We go straight for Absolute Mercury, or do we Tempest Charge a bunch? Or do we put our Charge Protection on? I don't know. I'm going for the Limit Burst, because I love her Limit Burst. I'm going for Kingdom's Order, because it's great too. And you... Boost Magic and Spirit. Caster can avoid her. Just Sunder. It's awakened. Let's do it. And actually, this might be a good time to use Earthen Wall. Okay, let's go. Yes! Esther for the win. Okay, I know we didn't like win with an Esper. That's fine. Like I said, wasn't likely to happen. Nobody predicted it. Nobody suggested it? That's not what I meant to say. Nobody thought that was actually a real chance. Okay, so that was sad. Well, not sad, but it was pretty good. But as far as completing the missions go, the critics out there aren't too impressed. Alright, bonus stage 3. Man, I'm rocking this thing. Use no more than 3 items. Done. Defeat an evil eater with a limit burst. An evil eater? What do you look like? Do you look like a Moogle eater? With a limit burst. Okay, that's fine because we've got Esther. I don't even care if I get you King Burst Pot, but you're a possibility. Evoke an Esper. Doing that right away because I always want the tickets. Tickets are always good. Okay. Let's go, team. Ooh, you don't look like a Moogle eater at all. You're gross. Sick tongue thing. Tongue tail, whatever that is. Okay. What kind of damage does this guy do you think? Probably physical, right? Let's use Celestial Limit. He also looks like he might do something bad to us. But how are we doing in hit points? How is everybody across the board? Actually pretty good. So let's oof. Choices. These guys, I guess. I hope it's the right choice. We need to get enough going so we can do an Esper. Oh yeah, let's do physical. Just in case we want somebody there. And Tempest Eye Wall. Maelstrom. General Mofo. Easy. Done. Alright. How's it look? We got a little bit going on that Esper gauge, so... Munching? Who are you munching on? I'm munching on my Esther, that's for sure. Okay. Next move. Let's do our resistances. Oh wait, I didn't check hit points. Hit points aren't fantastic. Yeah, we better stick with white magic and throw on a Karaja and then throw on a re-raise on Chow. She probably should have done it herself. I don't know. I never make the right choice when it comes to that kind of stuff. Now that we have that physical up, but how long is that gonna last? That's the question. Oh, it's not up there. I think it's just a one-turn thing, right? She might have to do this for another turn. And is this guy significantly broken? His attack is. Well, that's better than nothing. Alright, well, wind damage it is. Wind damage for days. So yeah, hopefully those millipedes will chill out after basically taking over my house. Spells your guardian, like give us that buffer. That sounds great. Yeah, supposedly it takes 3 days after being sprayed for them to actually be fully gone. And you want the weather to cooperate too, and it's a little bit rainy today, so that is not cooperating. It needs to be hot and dry, and then all those things will dry up, shrivel up, and turn to dust. Like an Indiana Jones movie. Okay. I guess do your limit burst. It's good, so we probably need it. Okay. Shock Embrace. And Combat Overdrive. I want you prepared. And what's this do? So, sure, do it. Put up some more re-raises. Re-razors. Always feels like such an awkward thing to say. Who has it right now? I think I put it on Chow, right? So Foka for you and Esther, because you're our chick that can get it done in a pinch if she needs to. Sometimes, like, you know, it depends on the situation. Okay. Let's just do Sunder since we're doing all this junk. Alright, come on, Big Nick. Oh. Refill. Oh, messy feast. Munching, munching, munching. Okay, well, Chow's taking care of the munching. That's cool. And we've got an Esther to release. Esther? No, we've got an Esper to release. Actually, let me just check on you, Chow. How is your magic taking going? Covers ally for 2 more turns. Okay. So let's throw off Celestial Limit. Thank you. And what is yours? Restore hit points. I'm not sure that I actually need that. I think we need the re-raises. Or actually, what do you have done here going on in cooldown skills? Those guys. We want those guys. That's what we want. He doesn't seem to be doing anything status ailment-wise. So I think we just stick with just kind of reducing damage, keeping that off of us, etc., etc. Now, we need to get an Esper off. Who should do it? What are you weak to, my friend? Wind. Then let's take out some tetrasulfide for show. Oh, and did we see where you were on your... You've got 3 turns of being down on that. So let's get that Tempest Flash, and let's shoot off our friend, Absolute Ricari. This is a new Esper for me. I actually have never seen this animation. Look at all that damage. It's so beautiful. Growing Appetite swallows whole. What? Goodness. Goodness, that was violent. Huh. And you guys are not the ones left that can weather the storm. Are ya? No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay. Look, guys, I'm using items. Don't I have something that, like... Is this the best you can do? Freaks down. Oh my goodness. Making a liar out of me. Fully restore significant. Fully restore. Oh, she's not there yet. See, I didn't even know how to use items well. Alright, Esther's back. Give her an elixir. Sure. Take it, Esther. And hopefully survive this next round. Oh, munching. So much munching. Okay. Alright. Do we have a comeback move? Do we? What have you got going on, honey? Oof. No, she doesn't have anything. Deal physical damage. Okay. Well, let's just go all out with this. This at least heals her and fills her LB. Don't messy feast. Ew. Okay. Alright. Hey, you know what? We almost got there. I think if I had brought a dedicated physical tank, we would have been in a lot better shape. But we almost got there, guys. And I don't play bonus stages. And you know, I'm not missing out on anything, because it doesn't even seem that the rewards are really all that well. I think it's just braggers' rights, yeah? I don't know. But hey, that was fun though anyway, and I learned a lot. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting about E3. Please chat back to me in the comments about E3, what you thought. As you all know, like I'm more of a seasoned Final Fantasy player, so I have a lot of love for those older games, and so I'd love to hear what everyone has to, what you're all feeling about like the announcements and what that means for the franchise and all that, So I get it. I'm not a commenter as well. But I would love for some conversation to grow and get to know all y'all. All right, that was fun. I enjoyed. Have a great night.